As mentioned previously, I was going to show off the Cardiff City game in the league, but let's be honest, as much as it's a South Wales derby, were they in the league, what, 15th, 14th place? We've already beaten them this season, we don't need to worry about them, but we are going to be focusing today on the Champions League quarter-final tie against PSG. We're going to show both the home leg and the away leg. Can we beat the team that knocked us out last year in the semi-final to make the semi-final this year? There's only one way to find out. Stay tuned and let's beat PSG. What is happening, guys? My name is Adam, I am a Super Swan, and welcome to episode 68 of the Saving Swans series. We'll catch you up on things of how we're doing since you were last with us. Look at the league, we're still 4 points behind Man United. They haven't dropped points, but then neither have we. So we've got a game with them coming up in the league, which I think is going to be a massive game if we're going to close them down in the race for the Premier League. In the games that you've missed since you last left us, we've beaten West Ham in the 6th round of the FA Cup, which means we've reached the semi-final. 2-0 win, Trent with a penalty, and Bolo wrapped it all up within the first 15 minutes. We hammered Villa 4-1 away from home. Almiron played well, Yulmore grabbed 2 late goals. It was all said and done pretty much from 45 minutes in, so just before half-time, it was all said and done. It's been a long time since I watched this game. I haven't recorded for about a week. Right, so the Cardiff game we were going to show, but then looking at the fixtures, I was like, we need to try and wrap this up. So I played the game off camera. We won 3-1. It was a scrappy affair, 2 own goals, and Zachary Paul got sent off. So not the best of afternoons for him, but we won 3-0. That's the important thing. So we've got the home game against PSG first, and then we've got the away leg coming up, and I'll play the Burnley game in between off camera. So as we are home first, we do need to get off to a good start. We just need to make sure we don't do anything stupid in the first leg. Timo Horn, our cup goalkeeper, in goal. Trent, Boning, Arthur and Nart at the back. Primus first choice defence. Marco Rog, Zachary Paul, DeLuca in the midfield. Correa, Yomar and Mbolo is going to be that triangle leading the line for us today. I don't know how we're going to do, if I'm honest with you. As I say, they've got a fantastic team. We look at the players they've got. Asensio, Sanchez, Hazard, Casemiro, Rico in goal. They've got some class players. We got to try and get out there and prove them wrong and try and do better than we did last year in the semi-final. So we're going to get the game underway. I think if we can get a decent start, that'll certainly help in our quest to get through to the semi-finals of the Champions League. Hazard is through on goal though, and Timo Horn with the save. I just hope we don't concede an away goal, but it does look like PSG are getting the shots in. Oh, I say that, we're coming back into it, so ignore me. So Trent with a throw in. Come on, boys. Can we get to the semi-final for the second year running? Correa is tackled. Sanchez to Digne. But Trent does tackle. Mbolo's got space to run into. Can he cross it? He can. And Yomar heads it in. We are 1-0 up in the quarterfinals. Get in there, boys. When he floated the crossing, I was like, is Yomar going to get on the end of that? But clearly he can. Trent with a tackle, finds Mbolo in space. He's got a lot to do, but he does get to the byline, crosses it in, and Yomar heads it in the top corner. As much as he is a target man, he doesn't get many goals, or many headed goals as Yomar. But there we are. But Brian Mbolo is injured. So he makes the cross and he is injured, but it's good that we have Girigori on the bench. So it is a like-for-like replacement, and Girigori's been playing very well this season, as you guys already know. I just hope that Mbolo's not out for a long time, because we've got really important games coming up. We've got United in the league, we've got Tottenham in the FA Cup semi, we've got a few big games coming up, but we've got to get past PSG first in the quarterfinals of the Champions League. They do start a counter-attack from a corner. Zikovic, he's going to find Hazard. But Trent does tackle the ball. He's done well today, Trent. He tackled the ball to get our first goal. Can we grab a second? And Yomar, was that a shot or a cross? I don't quite know, but that was terrible either way. But we are going to go to half-time 1-0 up, and we've dominated the shots. We've edged the possession. We have been the better team. But we got to make sure we do the job in the second half as well, because we don't want to concede an away goal, and that will definitely hinder us in our quest to qualify. Don't want to make any subs. Everybody's good at the moment. Nobody's injured or anything like that, so I'm really happy with the way things are going. Trent's on a 6.4, considering he's played very well. He's on 6.2 now, though, so we are going to definitely sub him off. Although he was the one that started the counter-attack. But I believe in my scouts. Is it scouts that tell me the match ratings? I'm not too sure. But we'll bring on Harit as well, because Correa's not having the best of games either. So we'll make 2 subs just before the hour mark. If we can grab a second goal, that'll be brilliant. If we can take that to Paris. We just don't want to concede. And to be fair to us, we have limited their shots. They've only had 2 shots on target all game. Although anything can happen at any time. Johnson misses the slide. Boney also slides in. Playing a very dangerous game. It's a decent ball from Girigori though. Yomar's through on goal. Oh, it's wide of the goal. Come on. If we grab a second goal, I'd love it. I'd love it if we grab a second goal. Because 1-0 is not a very good lead. Sanchez is through on goal, but Timo Horn with the save. And we do concede a corner, but Timo Horn, Mr. Reliable. I'm gutted the fact that he doesn't play in the league, but Milagres is such a good goalkeeper. And as I speak about it, Sanchez does grab a goal. It is 1-1. We do concede something I didn't want to happen. And it's only their 4th shot on target all game. It comes from a cleared corner. Yomar heads it away. I was like, we've cleared the corner, it's fine. Hazard, acres of space. Sanchez has also got space. Space everywhere. Come on, boys. Demand more. 1-1. It's not the best result to take to Paris, if I'm honest with you, because it's going to be a lot harder game away from home than it is going to be at home. But we'll have a look, see what happens in this game. I mean, they haven't had a shot on target since they've scored. Harit intercepted by Casemiro. We've had 13 shots, but then we've only had 4 on target ourselves. They've had a clear-cut chance. We've had 2 clear-cut chances. I think it was that Yomar chance that he hit wide. DeLuca gives possession cheaply away. And if we can grab a goal, I just want to take a lead into Paris, because at least then we can maybe set up to defend and just hope not to concede. Girigori, Yomar again. Yomar's not having a very good game. I know he scored the goal, but that's 2 headers he should have scored. 3 clear-cut chances, 4 half chances, 5 half chances, 8 chances in total. We've only scored 1 goal. Unreal. They've had 1 clear-cut chance and 2 half chances. And Zachary Paul's been sent off for the 2nd consecutive game, I might add. For the 2nd consecutive game, Zachary Paul's been sent off. We'll move Harit into midfield. He's been playing quite well when he's come on, to be honest with you. Marco Raw we'll have to do that swap. Who do I bring off? DeLuca's not having the best of games, so we'll bring Almiron on for him. I can't make any more subs! How many subs have I made? Oh, of course. Trent, Correa, and Embolo came off injured. We're going to have to leave him on. We're going to go attacking. This might be dangerous. But look at that, though. 3 clear-cut chances, 5 half chances, but we've only scored 1 goal. Yomar should have had a hat-trick in this game. Embolo's injured. And it's not been the best game, if I'm honest. Ribos through on goal. And Timo Horn makes the save. If he'd have scored there, it would have just summed up the game for us. But I'm disappointed. We should have done better. But Marco Rog's through now. Can we grab a goal? We've still got injury time. Wide again. 4 clear-cut chances. 5 half chances. And we only scored 1 goal. Oh. I'm disappointed. It said I should sympathise, but I'm disappointed. I'm far from pleased. I am far from pleased. We should have scored. We should have scored 3 goals there. So it is 1-1. We do take a draw out to Paris. And Bolo's out for 2 months. That's end of his season. That is the end of his season. Because that'll take us into June. And Breen and Bolo's out for the year. Man City beat them 5-0. But I'm going to fine him a week's wages because you got... Right. How can you be annoyed, right? You got sent off in your last game. Like, literally, you got sent off in the... Right, let me show. Sent off, 89th minute. Sent off, 87th. You can't get sent off twice in a row, Zachary Paul. I'll discuss the issue with you. Yeah. You've let yourself and your teammates down. What are you on about? I regret my actions, and whilst I still think the fine's unfair, I can at least understand where you're coming from. Well, you should do, Zachary Paul. You got sent off twice in 2 games. What are you on about? Like, you're banned from the next Premier League game, and you're banned from the next Champions League game. We've already lost Breel and Bolo, and now we've lost our best defensive midfielder. Fantastic. So, we do take a 1-1 draw to Paris. So I'm going to play the Burnley game, I think it is. Is it Burnley? Yeah, Burnley. So we'll play the Burnley game off camera. I will see you for the lineup against PSG in Paris. So this is going to be the lineup for the away leg in Paris. We're going to have to revert to our defensive formation. And with Mbolo out, Yomar's going to have to do a job for us as Rom Deuter on the right wing, as we don't really have anyone that can fill that role. It's his best role anyway at right wing, and there's no one else that can really play that position, because Giragori can't play that position. Jose could, but I think I'd rather have Yomar in the lineup for it. Defence is the same, no changes there. Llorente's coming in as that DM role. Can I make him DM? I'm gonna keep him as forward in midfield. I want to keep the formation the same. Marco Rog, DeLuca in the middle, Yoma on the right, Harit's going to come in on the left there as an inside forward, and Giragori is going to lead the line for us. And I just hope that we can get ourselves a goal in power. Well, we've got to score, because if we don't score and it's 0-0, they go through on away goals. So we're going to have to get a goal, and I just hope that we can close down PSG and not like make it like 5-0 or however the score was last year. In the game in between, we played Burnley, we won 2-1, and we scored in the 88th minute to win it. So I am not very confident of our team's play at the moment. We are just scraping over the line when it comes to results. I don't know if it's because it's that end of the season, but Asensio's a shot, it's wide of the goal. Is it because we've got to the end of the season, the players are tired? I don't know. But DeLuca crosses it in. Arthur to Boning, and there's the goal. We're 1-0 up. We've got the away goal. Fantastic start to the game. 13 minutes in. DeLuca crosses it in. Arthur and Boning just kind of flicks his head on the end of it. And we are 1-0 up. It's 2-1 to us on aggregate. And we've got the away goal now. So even if PSG score, it will minimum go to extra time. Asensio again shoots it wide. It's our first shot and we do score it. And PSG, as expected, are winning the possession battle. Verratti, Vainzikovic, Kimpembe. It's a bit of a slide. It's the post and it is in the goal. They have equalised pretty much straight away. It was a bit scrappy in the box, if I'm honest. Our defence could have done a bit better there, but we'll watch it again back. Verratti, I think Zikovic beats his man. Kimpembe, Nart slides it in. Hazard's free, off the inside of the post. He was very lucky to get that in. But they do grab a goal back. So, we just need to push on. We're getting the shots in though. We've got 3 on target, which is more than what PSG have got. So we're going to let it play out to half time. Zikovic on the wing there. Crosses it in. Headed away back to Casemiro. Outside the box. It's deflected in. Oh my word. That is a sucker punch. That must have... Was it deflected in? It looked like it deflected in. Let's watch this again. So it goes out to Zikovic. He finds... No, it clears it out. Casemiro shoots. Yeah, it's off the defender from the looks of it. And PSG are now 2-1 up. I'm going to tell them to calm down, maybe, because they're looking a bit frustrated out there. I'm getting very similar vibes from last year. Kimpembe. So we're winning the ball, but we're just giving it straight back to them. Verratti finds Hazard outside the box. Casemiro. They're passing it around. Our defence are not really doing anything. Bernat does get it back, and we do clear it. Verratti now. Is they going to try again? Asensio. Yeah, they just pass it around for fun. Look at them. Casemiro. Verratti. Asensio now. Hazard's got all the room. It was... If it looks like a goal and smells like a goal and tastes like a goal, it's going to be a goal. PSG would just pass it around so easily. They just weren't closing any of them down. They were passing it around for fun. Trent was caught sleeping. Hazard had the space. And Sanchez just tapped it in. And it's 3-1 to PSG. 4-2 overall. We need to score 2 goals to get back into this game. Oh, it's off Llorente. Zikovic. We have just collapsed. Absolutely collapsed. And it's exactly the same as last year. PSG, we just cannot get past them. I'm going to give a very aggressive show me something else in the second half. The Embolo injury, the Zachary Paul suspension has definitely cost us. I mean, our front look at that. Everybody from North down. 6.3, 6.4, 6.3, 6.2, 6.4, 6.5. A lot of players are playing poorly. Which ones are we taking off? Yomar's on a 6.2. I can't sub him. He's our only right winger. I don't know what to do at this point. I'm going to bring DeLuca off. Almiron's going to come on for him. Nart can come off. We'll bring on Target. And we're just going to go out there and try and pull a goal back. And it's just so disappointing. We should have done better in the first leg. The first leg's come back to bite us. We had 8 chances to score and we only put 1 away. I think 5 of them were clear-cut chances. And we just haven't put them away. The performance has slightly improved. But 65 minutes in, we're going to have to make a change. Something's got to change here. Otherwise, we're not going to get the result. So we're going to go back to our attacking formation. We're going to go attacking. Anybody else really we need to bring off? Harit's on a 6. Well, we'll give him 10 minutes in the new formation. And see if that makes any changes. Target. Crosses it in. Can he find anybody? It's cleared. Almiron deflected to Yomar. Is he offside? Is he offside? No, he's not. It's on. There we are. So we grab a goal back. I looked at the ref and he did the whole like that thing. Like that. So I thought it might have been disallowed. But it's not. Almiron has the shot. Deflector of Kimpembe. And Yomar is in there to slot it in. Come on, boys. Encourage the team. We'll make a change on the 80th minute mark. We got to keep attacking. So 80 minutes in. Harit. Well, it's a good thing I picked it up then because Harit's just picked up an injury. So that kind of forces my hand a little bit. So we're going to bring Jose on for Harit. I've just made the change. What do you want about, game? I'll make the change again. We're going to bring Correa on. It's a good thing I did get a second chance because Correa is more fit. We're going to push forward. Come on, boys. Zikovic. There's still a chance. 1 goal and we're through. That's from distance. We're going overload. It's never worked, but we're going overload. We're pushing people forward. I think it's too little too late, though. 93 minutes in. There's 1 minute left of this game. 1 goal, and we go through on away goals. Forsberg finds Hazard. They're going to have a lot of space as we've chucked everyone forward. Hazard crosses it. Arthur clears. Almiron's going to pick up the ball. Girigori. It's a long ball, but Yomar doesn't get it. And they're going to clear it. 30 seconds left. Missed header from Marco Rog, I think it is. Come on, boys. We've got to push forward. One last... Oh, why do you pump it upfield? Target to Marco Rog. Correa finds Almiro. Come on. Girigori's through. Oh, I thought he was through. But I think that's going to be it. Time wasting now. There it is. Full-time whistle. We do go down 4-3 on aggregate to PSG. I'm going to give an unlucky, boys. It was unlucky. Ultimately, I think the first leg cost us. I think we should have done a lot better. But it was a lot closer this year than it was last year against PSG. So we do go out of the Champions League in the quarterfinals. Harit's going to be out for 3 to 4 weeks. That's another injury to someone in the first team. Not first choice, but someone who does, rotate in the team. So next episode, we've got, Spurs and Man United. And if you thought this episode was big, the next one's going to be even bigger. We've got a semi-final against Spurs at Wembley, where if we win, we'll have another FA Cup final. So possibly back-to-back FA Cups. Possible. And then the big one. Manchester United at home. The way things are in the league, we're still 4 points clear. And looking at the points we've got 78 points. And that is the most points we've ever had in a season. And we still have 5 games to go. So we could pick up a maximum of 93 points and still not win the league. So that's going to be a big game. So next time, guys, absolutely massive episode. Spurs and Wembley in the FA Cup semi-final. And Manchester United at home in the league. A win against United, and we'll be 1 point behind. A loss, we go 7 points behind them, and our league challenge is all but over. We'd have to get them to lose, 3 times? They'd have to drop points in 3 games. It's not going to happen. But tune in for that, guys. We upload Saving Swans every Monday, Wednesday and Friday, 4 PM GMT. You don't want to miss the next episode, guys. It's a season-defining episode. Hopefully, I will see you then. Thank you very much for watching.